when a mission or expedition was there for the conquest of Armenia and Azerbaijan. So therefrom, the great General Sayyidina Huzaifa ibn al-Yaman raziyallahu ta'ala an, he came to Medina Munawwara and told Osman raziyallahu ta'ala an that so many different nations and tribes have accepted Islam. They have their cultural differences as well, language differences as well, and even the accent and dialect differences. So he said, when these people are reciting Quran in their own accent or dialect, so sometime they fall in dispute to one another that your recitation is wrong. And he says, mine is right, your recitation is wrong. So I have a fear that we need a unity in general, but especially in the battlefield, a unity is must. So if we can get the ummah together on one mushaf, so then Usman radiallahu ta'ala requested Sayyida Hafsa radiallahu ta'ala anha, our mother and the daughter of Sayyidina Umar, the wife of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We mentioned before in the biography of Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala an that in Ghazwa Yamama, when so many Qur'an and Huffaz of Quran got martyred, so then Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala compiled the Holy Quran in one copy. Otherwise, people, they have their own copies, complete and incomplete. Got it? And their job was done by Sayyidina Zayd ibn Sabit al-Ansari radiallahu ta'ala an. After him, that copy of Quran was with Sayyidina Umar. And after Umar, it was with his daughter Sayyida Hafsa radiallahu ta'ala anha. So Sayyidina Usman radiallahu ta'ala an, he requested Hafsa for that copy. And he made a committee of 4 Sahaba. Zayd ibn Sabit, the same Sahabi al-Ansari. Abdullah ibn Zubair, Sa'id ibn As, and Abdul Rahman ibn Haris ibn Hisham. They were good qaris of Holy Quran. That they will write and compile Holy Quran and will make a few copies. Now Zayd ibn Sabit was from Medina, from Ansar. And the other 3, they were from Mecca, they were Muhajirin. So for sure, there is a big difference between the accent of people of Medina and people of Mecca, or in their dialect. So Osman radiallahu ta'ala gave them a basic principle that whenever you have differences in a word, so then write it down according to the language of Quraysh. Because this Quran from the very beginning came to the Prophet in the language of Quraysh. So in Riwayat it is mentioned that they made 5 or 7 copies of Quran. So he kept 1 copy in Medina Munawwara, and the remaining 6 he sent to provincial capitals of 6 provinces. Makkah, Sham, Yemen, Bahrain, Basra, and Kufa. And he ordered that whatever extra nuskhas or volumes of Quran you have at home, so burn it. So there may not be any dispute in future. And therefrom the ulama have given a fatwa that for awraq-e-muqaddasa or holy papers, to burn it, that is one way. And they give priority to burning. They say if you will throw it in a flowing water, or you will bury it somewhere in the earth, so still the papers are there, or the written thing is there, so still the insult concept is there. But when you burn it, so the insult is gone. There is no insult after that because they turn to ashes. But we give fatwa because people are emotional. In Pakistan, so many people got killed because Pakistani are very emotional guys. They are very much ready every time for procession and protest. And sometimes even somebody wrongly, he blamed someone that he burnt the Holy Quran, and the people come and killed him. Got it? Yeah. So anyhow, that's why we say that nowadays the proper way is shred it first with a shredder, yeah, and then bury it somewhere. Got it? In a far-flung area like in desert type thing. Qazi Ayaz in his time, because that was not the printing time, it was writing time. So he said, and mostly the people were writing on skin or something like that. Papers were not there. So Qazi Ayaz, he had given fatwa that wash it first. And then the pieces of skin, then burn it. Now, this compilation of Quran and getting people together on one mushaf, which is called Mushaf Osmani. What do we call it? Mushaf Osmani, and that's why the ulama have given fatwa. Writing Quran in such a way which is not the writing shape of the Mushaf Osman, that's not allowed. Got it? It will create confusion. It will create what? Confusion. So that is such a great job that is historical and unique. Got it? Yeah. And we can say that Allah said about Holy Quran, نَحْنُ نَزَّلْنَا الذِّكْرَ وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ. We have sent down this Quran and we will save it. So Osman became a tool of that safety. Yes, so Allah used him for what? For the safety of his holy book. In a hadith, in riwayat and narration, Usman radiallahu ta'ala was too much careful. He had a fear. If I will say a word of hadith which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has not said, so there is a wa'id, man kazaba alayya falyatabawwa maqadahu min an-nar. Who put a word on me that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said it, while I have not said it. So he is making his abode there in the hellfire. So Sayyidina Usman says that in some riwayah there is muta'ammidan, in some riwayah there is no muta'ammidan. That whosoever made it, even though that he forgot or he did a mistake. So that's why in narration he was avoiding narration. Got it? Yeah. But still he was narrating a hadith. He said that why I narrate? Because of that one ayah. That's ayah number 159 of Surah Baqarah, where Allah says, Innal lazina yaktumuna, verily those who are concealing Manzalna, which we have sent down min al bayyinati, from clear rules, wal huda, and from guidance. Min ba'di ma bayyana linnas, after that we have explained it for people. Ulaika yal'anuhumullah wa yal'anuhumul la'inun. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Allah curses such like guy, and the people curse. Means they should curse. So he said, if this ayah would not have been there, I would never have related or narrated one single hadith. But I should not be seized for that you had it and you concealed it, even though I'm not narrating because of that fear. So he said, that's why sometimes I narrate a hadith. So from him, there are 146 riwayat. 3 out of that are muttafaqun alayh, narrated by Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim through the same narration chain, or with the same narration chain. And out of these 146, there are 8 hadiths narrated by Imam Bukhari only, and 5 are narrated by Imam Muslim. Osman, he memorized Holy Quran in the lifetime of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ibn Asakir, great muhaddis, he has written a book of hadith which is famous. What is that, Mawli Yusuf? Musnad Ibn Asakir. So Ibn Asakir, when I ask Mawli Yusuf, look at me. Look at me. When I ask Mawli Yusuf, so he looks like this. Yes, he's waiting for Jibreel that now he will come and he will tell me. But he is not coming. Yes. So Ibn Asakir narrated from Abu Sur Tamimi that when Osman was in besiege, so I came to him. So he was okay. I said, Amirul Mu'mineen. He said that I have 10 khisal, 10 characters, and these are known only to Allah. These 10 characters of mine are only to Allah, and I am very much sure that based on that, Allah will forgive me. Number 1, I am the 4th one who accepted Islam. Number 2, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam married me his daughter Ruqayya. Number 3, when Ruqayya also passed away, so he married me his other daughter Kulsum. And when she passed away, so Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told me, Osman, in one riwayah, the number is mentioned as 40. In other riwayah, 100. Osman, if I would have 40 daughters, in one riwayah, 100 daughters, and they were dying one after the other, I will be getting another one married to you. Ibn Arabi, he narrated. There are 2 Ibn Arabi. One is Ibn Arabi Sufi, one is Ibn Arabi Muhaddis. This is Ibn Arabi Muhaddis, not the Sufi. Sahibi Wahdatul Wujud. The Sufi one is Sahibi Wahdatul Wujud. That's why Ibn Taymiyyah is calling him mushrik. Because you know Ibn Taymiyyah nature. Yes. Regarding Tawheed, he is yes, we call him Teghi Beniyam. That regarding Tawheed of Allah, Hafiz Ibn Taymiyyah is what? Say, Teghi Beniyam, a sword out of case every time. And when he condemned this Ibn Arabi Sufi, yes, so all Shari'i bad words he used against him. That huwa muftari, huwa kazzab, huwa dhal, huwa mudil. We say pa sharir ke jo sura kanzili agla wartli agha takdi thi. So anyhow, so this Ibn Arabi is muhaddis. So he says, when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam got Kulsum married to Osman, so he said to Kulsum, that Kulsum, look, your husband Osman has a very much resemblance with your grandfather Ibrahim and your own father me. He has a resemblance. And that is because Osman's father, he was the first cousin of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Affan. Yes, he was the son of the auntie of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was the nephew of Abdul Muttalib from sister side. Her name was Atika. Her name was Atika. Number 4. So he says that Arab, they were addicted to 2 things. Number 1, wine. Number 2, singing and dancing. They were people having a thrill. But Usman said, even in Jahiliyyah, I never liked neither drinking wine nor this singing and dancing. Number 5, he said, I never wished even to waste my time in lahu al-aib, in dramas and, yes, in playing and things like that. Number 6, since the day I have put my hand in the hand of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam for Bayat-e Islam. For what? Bayat-e Islam. My right hand. Since that day, I have never touched this hand of mine with my own private parts of body, because of the ihtiram of the hand of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number 7, since I accepted Islam, every day before Salat-e Jummah, I have set a slave free for the sake of Allah. And if I missed one Friday, so the next Friday, then I set 2 free. Number 8, he said even before Islam, when zina was taking place everywhere, he said, I never thought of zina. Number 9, in my whole life, I have never committed a theft of 1 single penny. And number 10, I had memorized the whole Quran in the lifetime of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khairi khalqi Muhammad wa alihi wa ashabi ajma'in bi rahmatika rahmatullah. Maulvi Yusuf